Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play King's Bounty: The Dark Side. Today we will quickly grab some new units because we have significantly more leadership from the previous part, and then we head back to Monteville to continue questing. This time we'll visit the circus, but before that we will invest some of our runes. I decided to invest into anger because I'd really like to speed up the rage generation. I think it's more important than the maximum rage that we can get. So I'll start here, and then I'll probably go for rage control. And once we have these two, we will try to dig deeper into the might skill tree. So let's invest those points and or points runes, and now we want to teleport to Portland. Units first. Now when I'm thinking about it, I probably should have done this off camera. Just running around. But well, too late for that. Wonder why we still have this quest icon above Biff Smith. He doesn't want to say anything, so I probably missed something somewhere. Okay, heresiarchs, and now we need 4 wizards. There we go. What is this? Belt? No, we don't need belt. We need artifacts. Let's actually check the castle. Yes, there's nothing here. And I think we can just teleport to Monteville. Oh, you're on the wrong side. Whatever. By the way, what's here? Boots, and this is artifact. Mana scrolls capacity. Yeah, don't really need mana or the scroll capacity. Which way? Here, I think. Okay, so where do we start? Let's start with the tent. Carlo, how to pronounce this? Cinisali, probably, the circus actor. Welcome to Carlo Cinisali's traveling circus. My name is Maestro Carlo Cinisali, as you might have already guessed. There will be no performance today since our elephant is sick. He's been sneezing 2 days in a row now. Besides, I need to repair my props. So much to do, so much to do. My name is Dart, and what's a circus? A circus is a joy and fun, you ignorant creature. We are free circus actors wandering around the world to entertain people. We offer an excellent program, too. The Elephants vs. Whale show, vaulting, dry man hawk, and all sorts of other tricks. My daughter, Sweet Julia, does tightrope walking, equilibrium, and pantomime. I do the entry and headstand and act as the ringmaster, of course. Sounds interesting, but I didn't understand anything. That's not it. On Wednesday we do classical comedies and tragedies. I play 5 characters, but no one in the audience knows that. All because I'm a great Cinisali, and my troupe is the best in all of Netana. Whatever the other might say. What do you mean the audience doesn't know? The thing is that I can transform into other characters, immersing myself in the role completely. It takes my genius for acting, you see, plus years of experience. And to top it all off, I'm an excellent makeup artist. I can't believe that. Take a look. Right now I'm playing the character of Iron Richard from the great classical play The Legend. It's a work of genius. They don't write them like that anymore. This showy present day stuff is nothing but thoughtless copies. As you can see, in addition to makeup, it's very important to find a suitable piece of toe for your hair and beard. No real art can be without good toe. I can't believe my eyes. Now I'm portraying Luke Clayson, the merchant. Pay special attention to the hat. It helps create the image. Without the hat, Mike Clayson wouldn't be himself. And to achieve full dramatic transformation, an authentic costume is required. Too bad I don't have the time to show you our costumes. That's incredible. Finally, my best character, Gerda, the female dwarf from the famous play. Don't you agree that I look just like a real dwarf? Take a look at my red braids. This wig is a work of art. The wig maker used horsehair instead of jute tow. Do you like it? That's amazing. Art is incredibly powerful. You've got to understand it to feel it under your skin. Art teaches people about good and evil and makes money for us actors. Of course, having to remove makeup every day is a pain in the neck, but art requires sacrifice, you know. Why would I tell him that would be great? Thank you, Carlo. Okay, so that's one. Anything else? Nope. And now to Julia. Greetings, my name is Julia and I'm a circus actress. And who are you? I'm Dart, a common vampire. How are things going at the circus? Carlo Cineselli, my dad, deals with all circus matters. You can find him at the ticket office. Well, that wasn't much. No. No. Okay. Huh. So let's talk to this guy. Baron Gerard de Ponton. A dark creature in my castle. That's unusual, but not very pleasant. Who are you? I'm Derek, a common vampire. What do you want here? Non-humans are not welcome here. I must be... Well... Huh. I expected a bit more. What is this? And here, deadly... No, that's still probably too much. You might be able to do that, but it's not necessary. Wouldn't give us anything. Wouldn't give us another level or stuff like that. We don't need to go to other places yet. I'm thinking about it. The only place you still may want to visit is the castle. King's officer. Halt. Non-humans are strictly prohibited from entering the castle by order of King Ludwig the Fierce. Leave now. Judging by what I saw, you can't pass by force, not when the guards are so numerous. You must think up some trick to make them let you in. Yeah. Huh. And now the part when I don't know where exactly I'm supposed to go. So we just start talking to all the people on the island and hope that we find someone who wants to tell us something new. What is this? Artifact. I don't want to lose mana recovery and the regeneration, so another artifact I'm not gonna buy. What about you? Nothing new here. And there's nothing in the pub, right? No. Huh. Let's maybe go to the other side first and talk to the necromancer and the vampire. Where is this? Oh, wrong entrance. I wanted to do one quest at a time here, but I probably interconnected. We just have to take all the quests and then people start telling us new things. Probably. Okay, Marius Corrado. Any artifacts, by the way? Nope. Good evening and welcome to my castle. I'm Marius Corrado and I do magic research in necromantology. To put it bluntly, I'm trying to create an all-purpose creature that will be fit for performing any military or household task. How should I address you? My name is Dart. How are things going in Monteville? It's becoming quite uncomfortable to live in Monteville. For hundreds of years, we would go through the pass to the side of the light to get food and slaves, but recently the king put an outpost with a strong garrison on the mountain. Of course, you can use the underground passage, but it's near the castle of my annoying neighbor, so I haven't crossed the line between the light and the dark for a long time. You ask how things were going in Monteville. What exactly do you want to hear about? I need some good experts to work for the benefit of the dark. Also, I'm looking for the purest, the happiest, and the most faithful people around to help me perform a certain difficult dark ritual. A good mage named Simon Reen lives in Monteville. He's having a streak of bad luck, so it will be easy to persuade him to join you. We don't have any of the purest here, thanks the dark, but I will think about the rest. Corrado thinks for some time. You know, the peasants talk a lot about the smith's niece and her fiancé. They are probably pretty happy and faithful to each other, but I can't say for sure because happiness and faithfulness have never interested me as philosophical categories, unlike, for instance, baseness and cruelty. Happiness can hardly be of any benefit. Thank you, I'll deal with them. What's your problem with the neighbor? Carmilla, the vampire, has a serious mental disorder. She had extremely bad luck when she was young, and after that all those living near her have it too. She constantly threatens me with war and all kinds of other nasty things. For example, she doesn't allow me to go over the wide stream. She thought up some funny excuse saying I killed all her peasants and fishermen. But humans have always been a public commodity. Those of the dark brawling over some peasants. What's next? These are really crazy times. Nowadays, it's better for those of the dark to stick together to fight for their physical survival. All of the dark races are on the verge of extinction. I fully agree with you, but Carmilla bothers my existence much more than any Knights of the Light. Remove Carmilla and I'll support you in everything. As for me, I am not a warrior. I'm completely immersed in my magic research experiments. Not a day goes by that I don't have some scandal or clash on my property line with Carmilla. Maybe you can quiet her down, or even kill her? You just can't trust Carmilla. She tries to deceive everyone. Alright, I'll kill Carmilla. Remember, she is as insidious and perfidious as 100 of Paladins of the Light. That's probably since she wasn't born a dark being. She only became one after suffering horrible tortures. Beware of the female vampires when you fight Carmilla. She has created them for many years, following her own secret recipe. Many warriors have lost the fight against her, unready to oppose an unknown enemy. Thank you. Okay, nothing else. Yeah, I would rather not kill her. Can we just find something to fight? Just one fight today? There's something, but... Oh, we can fight these guys. Good, so before we continue with the talking part, let's just do one fight. How bad idea is it to land in the middle? Should be fine. Okay. Let's play it safe. And this time I will use anger again, but this time it should actually work, because last time I used it we were fighting against neutral enemy and I didn't realize that it works only against creatures of the light, so thank you for reminding me in comments. But now it should work for this fight. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I think I want to poison at least one of these two strong stacks. This is not the best position for the rain of fire. Okay, let's just stay here. I'm gonna do it this way. Meanwhile, with our ranged attacks, I'm going to focus on Priest of the Light. Once they are dead, we'll fly away and try to get some kills with traps. Never mind, that's one trap wasted. Okay, one down. How much damage can we do here? Well, at least something. Wanted to hit these three with the rain of fire, but that would kill the swordsman. Maybe it's better to just fly away. Wait. 11 to 14. That's probably not enough. Well, let's do it. You're gonna wait. Ah, come on. Damn. I hope that skeletons can hit. There we go. And now they're gonna die from the trap. Good. Okay, wait. The reason why I'm walking around like this is I want to make sure I don't run into any trap with our dragons, because they're getting quite a bit stronger now, and yeah, losing a dragon would be quite unfortunate. Okay, let's try to get this stack as low as possible. Okay, this should be enough. There we go, and we should get the kill on Paladins as well with the trap. That's how many? 3 or 4? 3 kills with traps from this fight. Not bad. By the way, how does it look like with the grand strategy? And yeah, long way to go for the next level. Carmilla the Vampire. What do you have? Mana leadership for Necromancer's power to call of the Necromancer spell. We are not using Necromancer, so another artifact that is useless to us. What else do you have? Hex, Volcano. Don't care about these. Welcome to my little comfortable castle. It's not often that such interesting visitors come to see me. My name is Carmilla, and who are you? The pleasant wind has brought you to Monteville. My name is Dairit. I'm looking for allies to fight against the light for the happiness and freedom of all dark races. Will you help me? Of course I'll help you, Dairit. They're not the best times for those of the dark here in Monteville. The king has an outpost built on the mountain, a real fortress. Now the mountain pass road is close to us, but you can take an underground passage that's right around the corner. Would you like to know anything else? I need to find out who is the happiest, the purest, and the most faithful in Monteville. Do you have anyone like that? You won't find any of the purest here. The local knights forgot about the light long ago, only fighting against the dark for profit. The happiest person here is probably Annette, the niece of the local smith. She is head over heels in love with Royal Archer. It's funny, but she reminds me of myself when I was young. And you can call Martin, the fiancé, the most faithful. Who wouldn't be faithful to such a beauty? Thank you for the news. Are you going with me? Wow, that was fast. I'm sorry, but I can't right now. Too many problems to solve. My neighbor, the Necromancer, and I are fighting a real war, so I need to finish with him first, or else my castle and my subjects will become his prey. But I'll definitely join you later. Tell me about your neighbor. I lived peacefully here for many years, and I always treated the local peasants and fishermen with care. I drank their blood selectively and only on Saturdays, so that I'd have enough people for a long time. You could call the local village my favorite farm. And then the scoundrel necromancer named Corrado killed them all in one night and turned them into zombies. Now they serve him, and he uses them for his magical experiments. You can't drink a zombie's blood or benefit from them in any other way. I must take vengeance on this egoistic necromancer. Yes, a typical case of conflict between beef and dairy farming. You'd better tell me about yourself. I'm a daughter of Leonard III, one of the ancient kings of Monteville. After my mother died, my father, the king, married for the second time, and my stepmother immediately took a dislike to me because of my intellect and beauty. When my father left for another war, my stepmother took me out into the wild forest and abandoned me there to die. I wandered around the forest for a long time, eating berries and roots, until I fell into the clutches of evil dwarves who enslaved me. Dwarves? That's horrible. Yes, it was horrible. They are 7, a real gang of brutal non-human sadists. I went through so many nightmares that I'm afraid to even remember it. Carmilla wipes off her tears. It finally ended when they buried me alive in a glass coffin. Fortunately, I was accidentally found and rescued by a young and beautiful vampire. It's been many hundreds of years since I started my life anew, thanks to him. That's my sad story, Dairit. Do you want me to give you back the throne of Monteville? Really? The throne of Monteville is my dream, but right now, can't read anymore. I am too busy with other pressing problems. If you could destroy my neighbor, the necromancer, I'll owe you everything, and I'll be willing to fulfill any requests you have. In hard times like these, those of dark must stick together. Make your peace with Corrado, and I'll give you back the throne of Monteville. You are probably right. Maybe I just got worked up, which is very harmful to a vampire's body. Apparently, my terrible years of being a slave to the dwarves have made me excessively nervous. If I wish to rest, I must get rid of those horrible memories. I took an oath to destroy the 7 nasty dwarves. As soon as they are dead, I'll be willing to help you with anything. Alright, I'll find and kill them. It won't be easy to find them, since they haven't been together for a long time. One of the gang is rumored to roam the local dungeon, and the rest can be found in dwarven kingdoms. When you bring me the news of these 7 gangsters, seven gangsters are destroyed, I'll be ready to take the throne of Monteville and serve you forever as my great dark liege. Wait a little bit, I'll give you back the throne of Monteville. Yeah. So, we have some new quests, but not what I want. Can we go back to the necromancer and just tell him that we are not killing anyone? Maybe he has another quest. Good evening, Barrett. I hope my annoying neighbor has left us forever and won't disturb me anymore. Maybe you can make peace with Carmilla. I have no doubt that those of the dark must not quarrel, but help each other. But I'm not certain that Carmilla can be trusted. She'll deceive both you and me sooner or later. Now is not the time for a feud, Corrado. Alright, I agree with you. Moreover, I'd be glad to live in peace with my neighbor. You may consider this my consent, but it would be better for everyone if I managed to persuade you to destroy her forever. There is no creature more insidious than Carmilla in the whole dark world. I've seen that there are many such characters among those of the light. It pleases me to know that you agree to make peace with Carmilla. Take a small gift from me, Dad. Also, I wanted to remind you that we need to remove the threat from the pass where the Royal Frontier Fortress is situated, for the safety of those of the dark who live in Monteville. Thank you, Corrado. Call Colossus. Yeah. Oh, Second of the Wind. Song of the Wind. Okay. Now, we won't need those for quite a while. But it's good to know that we can buy skeleton archers here in quite a lot. Okay, so let's go back underground. There is that dwarf. Let's check if we can maybe kill him. And that'll probably be all for today. We can find him, of course. There are some zombies. That's not what we want. Still don't see anything, and we lost all the rage we had. Don't like starting fights against heroes with no rage. Very strong with giants. Yeah. I think this will have to wait. Engineers, alchemists. Those are probably even worse than the giant or giants. I think I'm going to wait with this fight until we have 2 red dragons, ideally 2 black dragons as well. Can we walk around him? Yep. I didn't expect him to be so strong. So let's exit. All we can do is go back to the circus. There we go, something new. Greetings, visitor. Could you teach me this art of yours? I'm sorry, but it's impossible. The charter of the circus actors and the theater workers trade guild forbids us to teach outsiders the techniques of our art. That's too bad. I've got an idea. You should pretend to be someone else so the guards let you into the castle. If you disguise yourself as a foreign ambassador, you are likely to be allowed inside. The diplomatic protocol will work in our favor. You are too tall for a dwarf, so elf is our only option. You'll become the elven ambassador there. To look like an elf, you are going to need appropriate makeup and an elven suit. You should ask robbers or smugglers for the suit. They deal with all sorts of stolen things. It's a great idea, Blackie. I have a feeling you're gonna be running around this island for quite a while. Greetings there, the vampire. How can I help you? Julia, I need makeup. You need makeup? I would never have thought you to be interested in the theatrical arts. I'm very glad that you have taken interest in theater. Well, I don't think it would be a big problem for me to paint some makeup for you from my daddy's dressing room. Here. Have your makeup. How can I repay you? Repay you? You are so funny. I helped you without expecting to be paid. It wasn't at all difficult for me to fulfill your request. That's against the rules. Only bad deeds may go unrequited, but any good deeds must be reciprocated. An unrepaid good deed is a bad omen. Excuse me. You say very funny things. My life is as good as it gets. I don't need anything from you in return. Thanks will be enough. Thank you. By the way, do you have a dream? Yes, I have a dream. A castle in the clouds. Since I was a child, I've dreamt of marrying a real prince. Of course, even I understand that's impossible. Do you happen to be acquainted with any suitable prince? No, I'm not acquainted with any prince, but if I meet one, I'll put in a good word for you with him. Very funny. You always make me laugh. I'll be waiting for news about the prince, and I wish you good luck in your endeavors. Thank you, or thanks for the makeup. See you soon. Showing the outfit. Where do we get the outfit? Well, let's try our smuggler friend here. I'm glad that we meet again there, American. What has brought you to me this time? Where can I get some elven clothes? Wow, I didn't think you were one of those cross-dressers. On the other hand, they wouldn't have named an ordinary person to Morgan. You'll want to find someone who buys and sells various unusual goods. The main expert we have is Brad Blasco from Portland. Ask him, and he will certainly find something suitable. Okay. I guess the best thing that I can do right now is to just jump on the ship and go to Monteville. And once we are there, once we are standing next to Blasco, how that guy's called, I will start the next part, because we are done with this one, and hopefully in the next part we'll be able to progress through these quests a bit. I really hope that we don't get stuck. Oh, well, worst case scenario, I can just run around off camera for a bit and figure out what to do. So yeah, as I said, we are done for today. I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me for the next one again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.